Disappointed to be leaving today?
Well, of course, I was disappointed to leave my friends there. But it's been a real roller coaster for me. I haven't got much vocals left now. I've chatted my arse off in there to everybody, to myself. But I think my work was finished. There were 3 nice guys there, and they should be left alone.
Just to get on with things.
To get on with things. They don't need me interfering and messing in their minds. So
we've got so much to talk to you about, but before we do, let's have a look at your jungle highlights. Dig in.
Thank you. Here's Johnny. Whoa! Somebody needs to do the eye candy round here. There's a storm coming. I'm not going to cry, OK? What are you doing to me? Shut up, you nutter.
I'll tell you how to get the female vote.
I am determined to prove a villain. Romans.
I'm afraid it's going to be Biff Bath Boff.
Battle of the bed. What bed am I going to go in then? I've got his bed.
Well, well, well.
Battle of the cooks. People are asking us to do it a little bit different, that's all.
Battle of the buses.
But they need you to tell me where I can sleep. The luxury penthouse, here I am. It is a bit of who dares wins. Go.
I think my plan's working.
I can't stand him. He's a snake in the grass. Sucker.
Life is short, so let it be sweet. Has it been worth it? Every moment.
We've had our ups and downs, but I wouldn't miss this experience for the world.
Now I've heard everything. Goodbye, fair folks. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. It's like your jungle life flashing before your very eyes.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's
good fun.
And it's been nearly over 2.5 weeks. It's crazy.
16 days in there. You were one of our latecomers, you and Timmy. And you made an impact on everyone in camp from the very moment that you arrived. Have a look at this.
I'm not saying David was lazy. I would never say that about David.
You're going to get covered in cack.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, what a shame.
I just have to look at him and I feel angry. That's why he just has to speak and I think, shut up.
Rather arrogant, isn't he?
Who's going and what bed am I going to go in then?
He doesn't deserve to be offered anything. He's just been too for himself, you know.
Ooh, they had some strong reactions to you in there. Did you set out to be controversial?
No, but I did say before I went in that I wasn't going to take any nonsense from anyone.
Right.
And I stuck to my guns on that. And I wouldn't have seen anyone else have any nonsense done to them either.
Right.
As it happens, all the flack came to me because I guess I dived in there and said, you know, nobody's got a freehold or a leasehold to these beds. We've only just arrived a few days later. Why should you have it? It's the same argument. I mean, you've got one side of it is this way, the other side is that way. You know, who knows? So, but
now, Nicola, when she came out, she claimed that you had a game plan and and everything you did was an act. Have a look at this.
He's done it all as a plan, the whole thing. He goes, maybe me and you can gang up against the rest of the team. He's admitted to me that it's all been exactly like he's planned to do this, he's planned to argue. And I'm like this.
So that's what Nicola said. Did you have a game plan?
not particularly. I could only react off other people's actions, you know. I couldn't make it up. It was actually real. So, but, you know, Nicola gave me loads of currency, in a way.
Yes.
Because, and I could see her come in, and when she was going, I'd go for it, girl, go on, scream at me. What did you say? Oh, you keep repeating things. Why do I have to keep repeating? I said, say it again really loud. I don't care what David said. I don't give a sleeps. I said, oh, I want everybody to hear that. Just go on. I want them to know what you're all about.
Yeah.
And so it was... she made it really easy for me. I don't suppose I would have been in there that long if she hadn't done that.
And after she left, she had a little speech when she left the other day, you know, and said about the snake and the grass.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that the others didn't confront you about that? And
No, because I think by then there was so many... It was water under the bridge. As I said, I didn't even reply to that because I thought, well, you know, your fire's now out and you're out. There's no point carrying that one on. We move on. And then I had to start maybe dealing with the others.
There was one person in there who took it very personally when he thought you had a game plan. Take a look at this.
I know now that he's a conniving, sneaky little snake in the grass. He's used me to get into the group, stuck my neck on the line for him, giving him my bed, but then he wants to try and embarrass me and make me jealous and all of this business. I'd rather have not known. I'd rather have not known that this was all going on.
Are you surprised that you reacted like that?
No, I'm not really surprised because I did actually say to... one day, Nicola and I did get on extremely well. We did that car wash.
Yeah.
And I was kissing her again like that.
Yeah.
And I knew he felt a bit awkward about that. And so... but, you know, not at one stage did I ever say to Joe, go and stick up for me. Not at one stage. You'll never find that any recording. I never said, would you please go and say something because of it? Never. He just did it because he's a good sort.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, he's my king of the jungle. I think he'll win it. But he's just the salt of the earth type of chap. And he did exactly the right thing. And almost it was a shame that he's done that because it sort of almost took it away from it a bit of what he'd done. He didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
I think he'd stood up for himself. He was true to himself, true to his catch. And forget what my game plan was. Is what he saw what was going on.
Yeah.
And he didn't like it. If I had a game plan, that's another argument. That's another issue.
Right, OK.
Yeah, the fact is that what he saw, he didn't like, and he stood up for it. That guy is the salt of the earth.
David, we're running out of time with you. In one word, who do you want to win tomorrow?
No doubt about it. He saved me, Joe.
Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You've been brilliant. Absolutely. Thank you very much, David.
I came here to entertain. I hope you enjoyed
You
it.
certainly did. Thank you.
That.
So there you go. David is the 9th person to leave. The lines have now reopened and you're voting for your king or queen of the jungle.
To crown George the King, it's 09011 32 32 or 5.
If George your king, add 06.
Or if you want to crown a queen, add 07 for Martina. Calls will cost you 50p from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher. Mobiles will be considerably more. 15 pence from each call, though, goes to charity. Details can be found at itv.com/celebrity.
Lines closed due tomorrow's show. Votes cast after that time will not be counted, but may still be charged.
We're back for the big final tomorrow night, 8:30, when we'll be crowning this year's King or Queen of the Jungle.
Mark, Matt and Emma are over on ITV2 with Get Me Out of Here Now, and all that's left for us to say is, David Van Day, you're a celebrity. Get yourself out of here!
David Van Day! Thank you! Go! Come on! Yeah!
And it doesn't stop there. See Simon's exclusive Jungle exit interview and the latest unseen footage of our finalists at itv.com/celebrity. She's determined to play matchmaker, but she's leaving one very important person out. Jane Austen's Emma is next on ITV3 and described as the most dangerous race in the world. Why on earth would you do it then? Jungle Marathon is on ITV4 next.